Hello, we're just continuing on today now with developments of round objects. This is another exam question from Ordnance Level, I think 2017. And all we're going to be doing now is just developing out this bicycle shelter. So in the question, draw an elevation in the direction of arrow A, so that's looking in here. Draw an end view looking in direction of arrow B, so just looking in here. And then develop out the object. So all we have to do is develop out, rotate out the two sides, and then the round part then we just need to develop out that flat. So we'll just start the question. So now we're doing the elevation and end view. So as we're doing the elevation and the end view, we're going to start in the middle of the page. So I want you to start your drawing for the elevation in the middle left, just to make sure you don't run out of room. So I'm going to draw in me XY line. XY. And measure across 100 then for your elevation. Draw up these lines. Come 20 mil over then for your end view. Draw your line straight up. And it is 15, and 30. So draw that straight up, draw these lines up straight up as well. And then the back square bit is up 50 before it hits the round part. So you can draw that line across and then set your compass at 30 and draw in your circle. I'm just going to put in my line first so I know where to stop the compass. So from the middle point, you draw out a line as it says in the drawing at 45 degrees, and that is where your roof the roof of your bicycle shelter will stop. So that's your compass. So the roof stops here where it hits the 45-degree line. It says that in the drawing anyway. So I join down me points now. So then I'm just going to finish off my elevation. I'm going to draw back my lines. So we have the top line, which is the very top of it, and we have the front part. We'll see just a small little bit of that. Put that in heavy now so we can see it better. Just finish drawing these lines across actually first. So that there now is the plan and end view now to this bicycle shelter. So now we're going to do the development, and with the development we have the elevation and plan drews, and they are in like this back part, this back square part is a true shape as we're looking in like perpendicular to it, 90 degrees to it. Same to end view. This end view here is a true shape as we're looking in perpendicular to it, 90 degrees. So that means then that we have true heights, so we can just project these across, and between the two then kind of start in and around the middle then to develop out this bicycle shelter. So I'm just going to put a line across, then a line at the height 50 across, and you can put across maybe the circle line too if you want at the top of it. Measure across 100. Draw up these lines. Then, to mark your sides, we set our compass to the top distance. So this point is the same as this point here, only that we got the shelter and we have the shelter at the end view. We just flipped it back over, so that inside point is the same as this point here. So all we have to do is just set our compass to the distance and mark it off, and same to the other side, and same then at the bottom. Set it to the bottom distance and marker with our compass. So I'm just going to draw this heavy I'm going to put in these lines as broken, as this line here is where the sides fold in to close off the sides of the bicycle shelter. And I'm just going to draw a heavy line on the bottom and a broken line along the top part here. Then I'm going to again then draw out my 2 lines at 45 degrees out at the middle point. 2 middle points, draw out your lines at 45 degrees, and then put in your circles then at 30 mil put in your circles then at 30 mil, which is the side part of your shed. And I'm going to put in these 2 lines now in heavy, that I know the distance where they finish. So now we have the back part of the bicycle shelter done out. We have the 2 sides folded out. Now we just need to fold back the roof part. The roof part is the same method as the last question. So we divide our circle in the end view, looking at a perpendicular. We divide it into 60, 60, 30 from the middle of the circle. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And as we're developing it up from here, so we just draw up straight lines up from here, from the top of the back square bit. We just drop the lines here, as this is where the shed is touching, is connected to this part here. So we just set our distance to the 60, so to like the same distance 1 and 2 on our compass. So we mark it in. Then don't forget that not to do between 5 and 6 at that distance, as that distance is not the same. We divided our circle into 60 and 30. 1 and 2 is the same as 2 and 3, and the same as 3 and 4. But 5 and 6 is not the same as 3 and 4, as it's not fully rounded. So make sure you set your compass at the distance between 5 and 6, and you just put that distance in then at the top, and then draw across your lines then. So that's that question done now. That's the development of that question done. And that is what you have for today's class. I won't keep you any longer. I'll let you attempt the question, but don't forget to put in these lines here that are folded over in as broken. Perfect. Thank you.